Now, I know many of you probably only know Josh Giddey as that funny NBA player who has TikTok.
That is a foot-long.
But he's much more than just that. In this video, I'm going to explain to you why Josh Giddey is going to be a superstar in the NBA. When Josh Giddey was chosen with the 6th overall pick in the 2021 draft by the Oklahoma City Thunder, NBA fans everywhere were shaking their heads. Myself being a Thunder fan, I trusted Sam Presti, even though I did not know the first thing about Josh Giddey. As he has been most of the time, Sam Presti was 110% correct in making this pick, as Josh Giddey has panned out and is going to be a superstar. Now, a lot of you may be asking yourselves how I said that without any hesitancy at all, but don't worry, I'm going to get into that, and I guarantee you that I'm going to have you convinced by the end of this video that Josh Giddey is bound to be a superstar in the NBA. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. I really appreciate you, and let's get right into it. In his rookie campaign, Josh Giddey ended off the season averaging 12.5 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 6.4 assists, shooting 41.9% from the field and 26.3% from the free throw line. Now, the first thing that you're going to notice is that the efficiency does seem a little bit low. But what you have to understand is that Josh Giddey is just a rookie. He's only 19 years old. He ended his season in February as the season was cut short by injuries. But he ended his season shooting 46.6% from the field in the month of February. However, his three-point percentage in that month was still low at 27.8%. The three-point shot will definitely come along, as Giddey showed strides all season long of his ability to shoot the ball. He showed off his arsenal, at times shooting mid-range pull-ups and even some step-back threes. While the consistency was not always there with these difficult shots, the confidence to take them is amazing, and that consistency will definitely come. Giddey actually shot a high percentage on step-back threes at 44%, but only 9 attempts for the season albeit. But this is a positive in my mind, as he was selective with his shooting and opted for taking higher percentage shots, not overusing the step-back to the point of taking bad shots utilizing this move. With more reps, however, I look for his amount of these types of shots to increase from the meager 9 attempts from last season, all while maintaining a great shot selection. Now let me be clear on something else as well. I don't think Josh Giddey's step-back volume is going to be like super high like someone like Luka Doncic, where he attempts over 5 step-backs a game, but I do think that it's definitely going to increase from 9 step-back jumpers total in the whole season. Now that we've discussed most people's main concern with Josh Giddey, let's discuss Josh Giddey and his biggest strength as a player, his IQ and passing. Josh Giddey, as a 19-year-old rookie, is already smarter than most NBA players will ever end up being in their whole entire career on the court. As of now, Josh Giddey, in my opinion, is already a top 15 to top 10 player when it comes to basketball IQ. Obviously, there's no statistics for basketball IQ, and there never will be, but if you know basketball, you know Josh Giddey has a super high basketball IQ. There's not a single doubt in my mind that Josh Giddey is easily the best player to come out of this year's rookie class in terms of passing. Josh Giddey's passing is simply phenomenal. I mean, there's no other word to describe it besides the word phenomenal. He has every single pass in the book. His passing is so phenomenal for so many reasons, but one of those reasons is his passing repertoire, which I just mentioned. He has every pass you can think of. Right-hand skip passes to the left corner, left-hand skip passes to the right corner, pick and roll, bounce passes, one-hand outlet passes, behind the back, bounce behind the back, normal. He's got it all. You think of it, he's got it in terms of passing. Another thing about Josh Giddey that's just so amazing is that he affects the game in so many ways. He may not be the most athletic player, but he's smart. He can step in there and take some offensive fouls. He's smart. I think those will also increase as his career goes on. I think his amount of offensive fouls will be higher up there. Like, he could be a guy like Kyle Lowry, where he's not the most athletic guy. Not the most athletic guy, but he will draw those offensive fouls, and he will definitely become a better defender as his career goes on as well. Another thing that Josh Giddey does amazing is rebound. Again, I mentioned Josh Giddey does it all. Another thing that makes me feel so happy about Josh Giddey is he reminds me about Russell Westbrook in terms of doing it all, filling the stat sheet up with points, rebounds, and assists. Josh Giddey is already a top 10 point guard rebounder at 6'8". He really is a good box outer, I guess you would say. He's great at boxing out players and fighting for not only defensive but offensive rebounds as well. Everything I've said in this video comes down to one thing and one thing only. Josh Giddey is special, and he's only going to get better. He's amazing, he's awesome, he impacts the game in multiple ways, and he is generational in terms of his passing, and he's just going to keep improving in every facet of his game, and I want you guys to understand that he is going to be a superstar. And if you had a doubt about that, I truly hope that I have changed that. What do you think about Josh Giddey? And what do you think about what I've said? Feel free to say it in the comments. If you disagree, that's 110% totally fine, but I would love to try and change it. Let me know in the comments what you think about this topic, and let me know if you have any constructive criticism on the video as well, because I'm willing to take all criticism. I want to put out the best content I can for you guys, and I really appreciate you watching the video to this point. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, because I'm pretty sure if you did, you enjoyed it. So yeah. This is it for this video, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Check me out on Twitter, Instagram, OKC Always on Instagram, GilJustMax on Twitter. Also, another huge announcement: me, Shaquille's Milk, also known as Trayman Burner, and Thunder Random just recorded our brand new podcast, the first episode of it, the Spark Plug Podcast. Both awesome guys. Go give them a follow on Twitter. They're on Instagram too. Trayman Burner is on Instagram at OKC Flow. And Thunder Random's on Instagram at ANDR_5485. So go give them a follow there as well. So make sure to check that out. It's Spark Plug Podcast. Should be available on Spotify Podcasts and Apple Podcasts. For sure. I don't know about the other ones, but check my Twitter for that information as well. So thank you guys so much. Hope you enjoyed. I love you guys. God bless you all, and have a fantastic rest of your Mother's Day. Peace.